It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that offseason work.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. At one forward, Thompson. At the other forward, Washington. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving, are the guard set. And it's Lively in at the center, locking down the middle. And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Pass to Williams. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Six to shoot. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Washington with a screen on George. It's hard to believe, but Luka Doncic is still in his mid-20s. And Doris doesn't even have a ceiling.
That is the question, Kevin, and I'm not sure he does, because in the first part of his career, he's been all-NBA consistently, and we're talking first team multiple times. He's averaged over 30 in a season. I don't think there is a ceiling, Kevin.
Luka Doncic started off his 2024 Doris with a historic scoring performance.
He sure did, Kevin. He was only the 4th player in league history to score over 72 points in a game. It was the shooting performance of a lifetime, and Luka just takes it all in stride. Incredible.
Now, here's Doncic. Last time, 45 points for him. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Thompson. A rebound by Washington.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it, because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Washington. And the 3 off target. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
When you talk about Jalen Williams, Doris, is it fair to say this guy has superstar-level potential?
Without a doubt, Kevin. Jalen Williams is a 3-level scorer. He's fearless in the clutch. He has the hunger to keep improving, and he can be a lockdown defender. He's got all the tools to reach the level you're talking about.
Washington sets the pick for Thompson. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Thompson's got 5 points so far.
Well, you talk about confidence when you're from distance. It's Klay Thompson. That's his world, and we're just living in it.
At the elbow, Williams shoots over Washington. That's good from Williams on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Thompson surveying the floor. Washington finds Doncic. Ring shot on the way. Rebound by Williams. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 1. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, that's an example to me of Kyrie Irving's craftiness, right? Understanding how to draw the contact from defenders.
However you feel about Kyrie Irving, you cannot deny, Doris, he is an elite player still.
Kevin, there are many who consider Kyrie Irving to be the greatest finishing guard in the history of the game. I mean, left hand, right hand, a little bit of English and polish, big shot maker. And what I love for Kyrie Irving right now is he seems content and happy.
A nice shot by Doncic.
Now that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
Thunder trailing by 5. Now Joe. Still yet to score. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
That's just concentration from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy's accustomed to big-time defense.
Irving a screen on George. Takes a step back. Doncic passes to Thompson. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnovers.
Yeah, I thought the giveaways were a tremendous factor. They were taking some chances on D, jumping in the passing lanes, that sort of thing, and it really paid off for them.
Irving, good.
But Kyrie may be the best finishing guard in the history of the game. His ability to contort his body or spin the basketball, ridiculous.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. Number 1, Luka Doncic. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, third.
And what an option either of those two guys give you. They're both excellent safety valves when an offense is struggling.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Joe. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Dallas leading by 3. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. Irving against Gilgeous-Alexander. Irving can't get it to go. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams-Doris has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and frankly borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame and he fits in personality-wise.
Wallace is checked in for Oklahoma City. Caruso finds Williams. Hits the three-point line. Williams has got 7 points in the game.
Jalen Williams lethal from deep, folks. You can't allow him to get comfortable.
Outside Irving. Thompson sets the pick for Irving. Pass to Thompson. The shot. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And that's now 9 points for Klay Thompson. Now let's go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Mark Daigneault. David?
Now, if you think Luka Doncic is a problem, you're right. Coach told me he reads the situation as well as anyone. Try to give him different looks. The goal is just to slow him down and try to make someone else beat us. We'll see where it ends up. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Here's Doncic. After the made shot from Klay Thompson, Doncic dishes to Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Thunder trailing by 4. Outside Williams. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And Doncic gets it to go.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
Timeout.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Dallas. Substitution. Hartenstein passes to Caruso. Wallace outside. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer.
And that's back-to-back threes. But D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Here's Irving. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Pass to Thompson. Shoots over Caruso. The shot by Thompson, no good. Thunder trailing by 3. Caruso finds Williams. Back to Wallace. Trying to get open is Hartenstein. Wallace, good. Wallace has got 5 points so far. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
And checking out some numbers for Irving. Great showing for him last season. And he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
And again, you gotta love his commitment to excellence. He owns the free throw line. It's truly an impact part of his game.
Look out, because if Jalen Williams wants to put it on the deck and get to the cup, I would not lose my mind and step in front of him.
Screen by Gafford. And they double up Doncic. Outside Irving. Pass to Washington. Clock at 6. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Wallace, the pass to Hartenstein. And here is Caruso. A rebound by Washington.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Boy, beautiful shot off contact. That is what you get with a bigger guard like Klay Thompson.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Doncic against Wallace. Down low. And the rejection by Gafford. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. And it's in there. 6 points for Kyrie Irving.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Now here's Caruso. Nothing on the board. Joe Good.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Doncic outside. Pass to Washington. And Thompson kicks to Washington. And the call on the shot extends into the line. And when you look at P.J. Washington, his value, DB, lies in his defensive versatility.
Well, he's cross-positional. You can switch virtually every position with him on the defensive end. There's a strong physical presence, but maybe my favorite attribute is he's fearless. There's a toughness and an edge, and boy, you give him a big shot to take, he's not going to hesitate.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Isaiah Joe.
Now for P.J. Washington, it's important he continue to establish himself as a floor spacer. This guy can really make threes.
Great open look there.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
1:35 left to play in the first. Here's Grimes, defended by Caruso. Doncic outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dallas again missing. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Trailing by 2. A miss that time would have put him up. On the wing, Doncic. Defended by Caruso. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Oh, this guy is so effective with the pump fake. Luka Doncic gets the defender off his feet. Beautiful.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Dallas.
In the early going, they've been heat-seeking, very crafty at drawing contact to work themselves to the line.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Maxi Kleba, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. He hits the second from the line.
What you love about Luka Doncic is he's this unique combination of size and skill. He could really play cross-positionally. He makes shots at all three levels, so dangerous.
Williams finds Dort. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Dallas leading by 3. Doncic with it. He has 7. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Dort. The Thunder with another miss. Dallas is gone, just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Gafford, bounce pass. Doncic against Dort. A nice shot by Doncic.
You know, he had room to operate, but added a little fade on that shot just for good measure.
Here's Caruso. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Mavericks. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
And this is why coaches say be aggressive. As long as you're playing smart, good things tend to happen, even if you're on the road.
We've got Lou Dort. Wallace is out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. And it's Williams at the center position. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. The Thunder making the shot. It's deflected, and he stays with it. Here's Gafford. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Dort.
Most dangerous on the interior. That is Daniel Gafford right there.
The Mavericks have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. Well, Daniel Gafford has carved out, Doris, a role in this league with his hustle, his intensity, and his rim protection.
All of those things you just mentioned, Kevin, are skills. He plays hard on both ends. Gafford can defend the paint. He's going to crash the glass. He's going to run the floor. Listen, figure out how you can fit and do your job.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Well, Doris, both you and I had the honor of being in that 2020 bubble in Florida. Any memories from Orlando?
I think, Kev, just how unique the setting was, and I have to give some props to the players. No fans, no normalcy, away from their families for extended periods, and yet they were able to lock in and give us some incredible moments.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game, pulling in the right direction. Irving against Caruso. Williams up on top. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Williams has got his first 2 points of the night. Dinwiddie against Wallace. Here now is Dinwiddie. No scoring in this one. Pass to Marshall. Gafford inside, working on Williams. Tries again, and it's Gafford laying it in. Gafford's got the lead up to 10 now for Dallas.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And Mark Daignault calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc. Number 1, the Thunder.
You know, they went through stretches when they just didn't miss from beyond the arc. I mean, that carried them right to the top of that list.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Irving against Caruso. Wallace left side. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Wallace misses.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Dinwiddie against Wallace. Dinwiddie passes to Grimes. Shot clock at 6. Basket counts. And now a 12-point Maverick lead.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Caruso against Irving. Dort to screen on Irving. Caruso banked in off the glass. Caruso's got his first 2 points. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Mavericks. They host the Clippers after this game, and that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Gafford kicks to Marshall. Outside Irving. Pass to Marshall. Second chance shot. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Now here's Wiggins. He has 5. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, that's a savvy move by Lou Dort on the inside. Gets himself the whistle.
And Doris at last season's trading deadline. Dallas making moves for Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington.
Kevin, this was cool in a couple of ways. For P.J. Washington, a hometown kid. For Daniel Gafford, he grew up 4 hours away. But most importantly, these 2 guys fit like a glove around the incredible Luka Doncic. Sometimes roster construction just works beautifully.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Hartenstein comes in for Williams. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Aaron Wiggins. Here's Grimes. Hasn't made one yet. Caruso looking for an opening. Hartenstein finds Caruso. Shoots it. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Caruso's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander against Irving. There's the 3. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
What a masterful performance from Kyrie Irving. He's over a decade into his career. He can still take over a game.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Last game we saw him score 32. Pass to Grimes. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Dort. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires the 3. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Thompson. The Thunder pull it in. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein can't get it to go.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Pass to Doncic. Wiggins with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 11. Caruso, the pass to Hartenstein. It's good.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
For the Thunder, Williams is checked in for Aaron Wiggins. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Wallace. Last season, the Thunder finished as the 1 seed. for the first time since 2013.
Yeah, and that was when they were led by the young duo of Durant and Westbrook. But they've got a new group of young stars now who are looking to bring that first championship to OKC.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Lively a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pulls it from the elbow. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. George, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Quentin Grimes is checked in for Dallas. So for Dallas, their last game a win against Golden State. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 11. Lets it go from the wing. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Boy, Luka Doncic excels in the two-man game. You handle the rock with perfection. Nicely done, young sir.
Fast break, Dallas. Here's Grimes. And he finished it off with a lay-in. And it's a 10-point Dallas lead.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort misses.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
The offensive rebound. Here's Lively. And the layup is good. Lively's got the lead up to 12 now for Dallas.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. The Thunder with another miss. Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Washington against Williams. Washington passes to Doncic. Washington with the screen on George. Clock at 6. For 3. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
They see the attention Luka draws. That's why his teammates get so many wide open looks.
Outside Williams. Oklahoma City moving it around. Looking to end the run, and it's blocked.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Lively finds Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Pass to Washington. Here's Grimes. From outside, off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Doncic passes to Washington. It's stolen by Hartenstein. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. With the crossover and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Here's what Oklahoma City's schedule is looking like. On Tuesday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Thursday, they'll tip off a road trip starting in Orlando and going up against the Magic.
And that matchup against the Heat, it's going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start to the year.
Kyrie Irving is checked in for Dallas.
I mean, Jalen Williams is a guy who a lot of people are excited about. He has the talent to be a multi-time All-Star and perhaps an even higher ceiling than that.
So for Dallas, their last game a win against the Warriors in San Francisco. Here's Joe. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Thompson from long range. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And talk about playing to your strengths. Getting Thompson a look from the corner, that's as bankable as almost any play you can call.
Here's Joe.
Dallas foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
No good on the free throw.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Good on the second free throw. 1:30 left now here in the second. Now Doncic, 13 points in the game, and stolen by Williams. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
Here's Doncic. Irving a screen on Dort. Doncic dishes to Irving. Offline from the high post. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. It's a 13-point game.
You can see Jalen Williams' speed on display right there. Gets out to score on the fast break.
Doncic against Dort. And they double up Doncic. Here's Lively. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And when we talk about players with great upside, Doris Derek Lively is one of the first to come up.
That's no question about that. This young man has great length and athleticism. He's adding strength every single day. Eventually, he's going to have some go-to moves offensively. But right now, rim runner, rim protector of the highest standard, and plays beyond his years.
Wiggins is checked in for Dort. Williams finds Wiggins. Back to Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Doncic outside. There's the triple. The 3-ball from Doncic.
We know this is one aspect that Luka consistently goes to. It's either in the paint or from deep. You've got to guard the long ball.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And so it's Dallas, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Right back after this break.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. And this team has put on a show so far, guys.
Reminds me of my time with the Lakers, or the Heat, or the Orlando.
Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Thunder.
You can do everything else, but if you don't take care of the boards, well, you know what I'm going to say.
Your goose is cooked? You're in hot water? Any of those?
Where were you born, Ernie?
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Thunder trailing by 14. On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Irving on the wing along with Thompson. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. It's good from long range. Williams has got the first points to start out the third quarter for Oklahoma City. Irving with it. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. The Thunder shooting at 50% in a decent group. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Now, here's Doncic. Lively a screen on Dort. Lets it go. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Joe with it, covered by Irving. Pass to Williams. And the foul called on P.J. Washington. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And here is Williams. 16 points for him. He's looking for Hartenstein and finds him.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. 3rd quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Now, here is Irving. 16 points for him. 5 to shoot. Out to the right wing. Here's Washington. It's blocked. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. It's rebounded by Dallas. At one point, they led by 16.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And finished off by Lively.
Let's remember, this guy's got a 9-4 standing reach and a vertical that's ridiculous. Lively just getting to the rim.
Here's Joe. The Mavericks making the shot. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 4 rebounds in this game. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. And we thank you for the report. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander following the 3-pointer by Kyrie Irving.
Well, you see SGA and the strides he's making as a playmaker. This guy is so good, on point with his reads.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 18. Puts up a 3. A rebound by Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort, top of the key. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. To the paint, trying to find Gilgeous-Alexander. Hits it to him.
We all know that SGA is very capable of averaging 30 for a season. Tonight's exploit should come as no surprise.
Now, here's Doncic. To the wing right side. That's tipped. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Dort attacking. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Luka Doncic.
Lou Dort is 6'3", 215. You don't think he wants a little contact? That is nicely done on the drive.
Free throw good. Dort. Doris with Nowitzki and Doncic. The Mavericks have gone from one great European player to another.
And you could tell the one year that Luka got to play with Dirk, Kevin, he absolutely loved it. He got to learn from a Hall of Famer and a champion. What better way to start your career?
Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Irving. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Thunder trailing by 8. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
And so here is Oklahoma City. Back to Hartenstein. Joe passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, that's blocked.
Just stellar defense from Derek Lively. Uses that length to send it back.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Thunder have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Here's Joe. Good on the shot. Joe's got 7 points in the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
And now a chance to take a look at the numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander. Coming off a terrific season, 3rd in scoring, and he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
And looking back at his number 2 steal rate, yeah, he did gamble a little bit, you're right. But he also played some hard-nosed on-ball defense, and that was key. Count that one.
Yeah, the way Kyrie varies his pace, hard for any defender to guess right.
Thompson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. No good on the triple.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Doncic against Hartenstein. Here's Lively. Here's Irving. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Dallas needs to get off a shot. No good on the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
They get the rebound. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Mavericks leading by 5. There's a screen by Washington. On the wing, Irving. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Thompson passes to Doncic. Doncic very comfortable down low.
This has been one of the most elite, consistent scorers since he entered the league. Luka in the house.
Outside, Dort. Pass to Williams. Dort a screen on Washington. Williams for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. At one point, they led by 16. Outside, Irving. Doncic with it. Washington with the screen on Williams. Doncic against Williams. Doncic, no good. Thunder trailing by 7. Williams passes to Joe. Hartenstein with the screen on Irving. And it's good, 2 points. Joe's got 9.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 21. Dort against Doncic. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Now it's just a 3-point Maverick lead. Now Irving. Doncic outside. Back to Irving. This one for 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
3 points.
Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 20 points for him. Misses from short range.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Misses in close. Here's Thompson. Inside, Klay Thompson.
Well, don't forget, Klay Thompson is 6'6". He's got great size for a guard. It allows him to mix it up inside.
Dallas foul. Klay Thompson. First personal foul.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Dallas.
They're looking to attack in transition every time down the floor, just wearing the defense thin at this point.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Alex Caruso comes in for Dort. And it's Cason Wallace in for Isaiah Joe. Here's Doncic. Gafford. The Thunder pull it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Doris Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is a bold statement when you consider that the great Steve Nash, 2-time MVP, and one of the best passers in the history of the game, is of Canadian descent. But this guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, is putting together quite the resume. Let's just hope he can sustain that stardom.
And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Now just a 3-point Maverick lead. There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter of the game. Gafford against Williams. 5 on the clock. Marshall passes to Grimes. And nothing has fallen for him right now. Oklahoma City has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Now, here's Doncic. Marshall sets a screen for Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Doncic has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Goes back up. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. He gets that one. Doncic has got 9 points now in just the second half.
My goodness, what a move. He left the defender in the dust.
Then effortlessly laid it in. He just makes it look so easy. Ridiculous.
Now here's Williams. 1 points in the game. Here's Wallace. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 5 assists in the game. Here's Grimes. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Dallas. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Aaron Wiggins is out there with Williams. Then there's Wallace. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Caruso in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Now here's Irving. Washington with the screen on Mitchell. To the inside. Ball's knocked loose. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Thunder trailing by 3. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Mitchell with it. Wiggins sets a screen for Mitchell. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Washington passes to Irving. Stopper to screen on Mitchell. Spins. Pass to Grimes. Shot clock at 5. From deep Washington. That shot misses.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
That evens the score. Wallace has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Thunder. And here are the Mavericks now. Outside Irving. Over Mitchell. Irving can't get it to go. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Stolen by Washington. Gafford against Wallace. Over in the corner, Marshall. Outside Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Grimes. For the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
Well, they specifically want Grimes to be in positions to catch and shoot, and you see why right there.
Wiggins, a screen on Irving. Mitchell wide open. The Thunder keep it going. A new 14-second clock. Releases from the wing and drills it. 14 points for Wallace.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Now, here's Marshall. And here's Washington outside. Caruso grabs the miss.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
How about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
And so here is Dallas after Oklahoma City gets the 3. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. The Thunder making a switch here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. He challenged his team. He said they're not going to give us this one. We have to take it from you, starting now. We'll see if that message resonated. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Now here's Thompson. The 3. Thompson makes it look so easy.
How about Klay Thompson, a career average of north of 40%? You better get a hand up when he's in three-point territory.
Poke loose. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 26. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
Now, here's Doncic. They grab their own miss. Lively against Williams. And stolen by Caruso. That's tipped. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. And that one, good. 28 points for him.
Now you see Kyrie with the speed and the open floor right there.
The Thunder have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander against Thompson. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Dallas has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Thompson dishes to Doncic. The kick out to Irving and taken away by Wallace. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. George, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Jalen Williams is checked in for Wiggins. Dort comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Wallace.
Luka Doncic has a big, strong frame. The N1 chance, nicely done.
Hartenstein's checked in for Kenrich Williams.
At the line for the Mavericks, Luka Doncic. At the line for one,
Free throw good from Doncic.
Ask any of the elite defenders in the NBA and they'll tell you Doncic is one of the toughest to guard. He's got size, he's got skill, he can get downhill, he mixes his pace. So much to contend with when you're dealing with Luka Doncic.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Hartenstein finds Joe. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Dallas leading by 3. Lively sets a screen for Doncic. Out to Thompson. Back to Doncic. Takes a 3. The Thunder pull it in. Hartenstein's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Bounce pass Joe. Outside Williams. Inside. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. Over Marshall. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Williams.
You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
Outside Irving. Now, here's Thompson, covered by Joe. Now, here's Thompson. He's tightly guarded. Back to Irving. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Irving can't hit. Thunder have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Lively. Irving kicks to Marshall. Back to Irving. Doncic fires from way outside. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 6th rebound on the night. Dallas has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. Here's Irving. Gets some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Thompson. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Basket good.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Thompson outside. Pass to Doncic. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from 3-point range. Doncic has got 31 points.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Dort kicks to Williams. Hartenstein with the screen for Williams. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Williams has got 13 points here in the second half alone. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Some changes here for the Mavericks. Daniel Gafford comes in for Derek Lively. And Washington subbed in for Marshall. It's stolen. Now Joe. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Gafford is screen on George. Doncic. And Gafford throws it down.
Now, Daniel Gafford is a vertical threat at the cup. Look out below.
17 foul. Shooting for Dallas, Daniel Gafford. At the line for one.
And that one misses. Thunder trailing by 3 to tie it up. Joe, good.
This is a specialty for Isaiah Joe. Rise and fire in the catch and shoot.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Pass to Irving. Back to Doncic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
The defense knows they've got to stay attached to Luka, so he smartly turns it into a whistle.
That one is off.
Luka Doncic. Taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second.
Yeah, that's a big miss right there. Now only a 1-point lead.
Oklahoma City's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Now, here is Irving. Gafford sets the pick for Irving. To the right side. Taken away by Williams. And here's the fast break. Here's Dort. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. That's 10 points for Lou George. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Oklahoma City.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
But they've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time. Klay Thompson calm and cool under pressure. How about the big bucket from Klay?
Hartenstein with the screen on Irving. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. And Doncic gets it to go.
Luka wants, Luka expects to take huge shots. This guy is so big time.
Hartenstein with the screen on Washington. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Dallas.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Doncic passes to Irving. Launches a 3. Here's Gafford. Yes!
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And MODDED calls timeout here. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Dives for it. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has become the master at drawing foul.
And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. I have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, fast, that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews. So
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
This is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Dallas making a switch here. Lively's checked in. Good on the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And that makes it a one-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time for your stars to shine.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. What do you think we're going to see here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1. Can't knock it down, and they really needed that one. Back to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, off target. Yes!
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Guys, what are their best options now?
And this is it, guys. Down 1, they've got just enough time to work it around for a good shot. It better be a good shot because it's the only shot they have.
So it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, Luka Doncic.